Yo, what's up? It's me, Doc from SampleKings.com. And I want to talk to you now about the Zoom lessons. I have done a lot of Zoom lessons now, and now I know what I need to do. I've seen guys on sessions, I see what they got, whether Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, and MPC, whatever it is. I noticed that within a period of time, they're rushing and trying to get everything in for the one session. Okay, the improvements are going to come today. From now on, a session will be not 40 minutes, it can be 1 hour or more. You can book 2 or 3 hours for your Zoom lessons. You got that? Also, lessons now will be just $10 an hour. Now that's pretty cool right there. I said it. That's right. I said it. $10 an hour for you to get a Zoom lesson along with me. So you can book 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. Doesn't make a difference. We're trying to make sure that you will be able to learn. We're trying to keep the cost down for our members and our friends who actually watch our videos on YouTube and who need that help. It's kind of important, I think. And plus, it'll help us to understand what each person needs. And you can take your time through the session and not rush and think logically about what you want to get done. This will help out totally. Now, there's more to it also. I've got more here. I've got a list here. Okay, so lessons will start now at 1 hour. Okay? And you can buy more than 1 hour for lessons. You can buy up to 8 hours. Doesn't make a difference to us. You can get whatever you want to get, pop them in there. Lessons will be just $10 an hour. That's for lessons, $10 an hour. To book lessons in advance, they need to be paid for 4 days in advance. Now, we do prefer Cash App in America. It's quicker, it's easier, less stuff comes out of it, but you can also use PayPal. And if you're outside of America, like if you're in Toronto, if you're in London, if you're in Paris, or if you're in Tokyo, or if you're in Australia somewhere, hey, we do use PayPal. PayPal's okay too. Next, it's recommended to have a small USB camera connected to your computer. Get a little like camera that you can see and point on the device like an MPC and put that camera on there, test it out, make sure you can get the full view of the particular item you want to show me. And when you're in Zoom, select that camera as your video option. That's pretty cool too as well. Now, this will help us to see your process and make sure we're on the same page as we teach you how it works. It'll be faster, it'll be easier, and this will also be cheaper. Now, the link to join the lesson on Zoom is in the appointment calendar. So let's go to here. Let's go back to here. This is the appointment calendar. I roll down to here, and this is the appointment calendar. You'll see this right here. And we have time zones set up here, right? In case you're not too sure how to deal with the time zone. Time zone for the East Coast, Central Time Zone, Mountain Time Zone, and of course, Pacific Time Zone. Okay, now we have my email address here, date and time. Send us that, of course, and we'll book you in a calendar. Here's how it works. Let's say we go to a calendar here. We come to here and it says Machine Studio. I know that too. I can teach you that. Of course, that video is also in YouTube. And also, when you come to your actual appointment like this one here, it may have a video. Hopefully it will have a video of the actual product in case you didn't see it, and we can have some more talk about how the product works. You can come to here. If you haven't paid for it, you can click on here and pay through PayPal, or you can use this right here with a $ Sample Kings that pays us in Cash App. Okay, cool. Now, we'll come to our lesson right there, right? And you'll see right here, Zoom lesson. Click on that. It takes you right to Zoom to the lesson. You click on that on the day and the time of your lesson and you're in. It's all in one place now. It's pretty easy to do. Let's see, let's go down here again. We got more lessons coming. I got lessons coming up here for, I just started doing some work with lessons on MPC 1, right? A lot of guys have this device now and they're trying to figure it out. Don't worry about it. I've got both devices understood and in the brain. There's no problem with that. Plus, you can come to here and say, I want to do it. You can pay for it right here, of course, the same way. And if you want to go to the lesson again, here's the Zoom lesson invite. Pretty simple. This is what you'll see when it says where right there. Zoom lesson invite. Now, also, I know a lot of you guys work a job and it's hard to get back and forth and be on the groove. Look, I've got something to fix that. You can also now book every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, right? 2 to 4 every Tuesday. So you come in for a month. That's not bad. It's easy to do. It's pretty simple. I've got people doing it already. Come to here, and here's this one again, this NPC one here, and this is booked every Tuesday. Boom. That's cool. And it's all based on where you are in your time zone. That means you could be in Paris, you can be in Toronto, you could be in London, you could be in Helsinki, you can be in Russia. Ooh, it's deep. You can be in the Ukraine. Hey, look, we are still able to communicate with you. The internet is everywhere. And so, as such, so are the time zones. In your time zone, you will see this calendar the way it is in your time zone. In my time zone, I'll see it my way. But your appointment will match your time zone. Don't worry about that. So that's 1 hour, $10. You can book 8 hours. Doesn't make a difference. Book the time. We will work that time out the way you want it. You can also book, let's say, I want to book 2 hours every Monday at 1 o'clock. Look at the time zone, book that, put it down to what you want to do. I will book you inside the calendar. You'll be able to see that calendar in your time zone on the specific date that you have also booked. A little camera, USB camera, find a cheap one if you can find it. Pretty cheap now, actually. Get one or get one you like. That could be expensive. I don't care. Get one that works. And plug that sucker in so we can see the device directly. Doesn't matter what kind of device you've got. Even if you don't know, I may not know, let's look at it. I know a lot about music gear and devices. I also know all the music softwares. You'll see them there inside the sessions. I will load some sessions in here you can see. You might want to book for free or just book to hang out. One session's like that. It's going to be this one here. Is my general help of everything. That's $10 as well, which I'll change. You can see right there. But you'll see that session, and I can talk to you about stuff like mixing, mastering, what you need to know, even about the music business, about recording contracts. I know a lot of crap. I've worked with a lot of artists out of New York City, and it was pretty much a lot of fun, but I learned a lot. And I want to teach it to you as well. Any questions, hit me up. We're here to help you out at any point in time. Thanks again. Peace. Hope to see you in a lesson as well.